Hello Gemini, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Gemini for the month of May 2022. Now Gemini, do keep in mind this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Gemini, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a message from someone, that is not me, that's someone impersonating me. Please do keep that in mind. Please do not get scammed. I will not send you a message on any platform. I also do content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But Gemini, let's go ahead and see what we have going on here for you. Now I am using the Gilded Tarot deck. There are links to that in the description below. You can purchase the Gilded Tarot, but you could also purchase Easy Tarot, which there are links to both of those, which both have the Gilded Tarot cards in them. Also, less than 50% of the people who watch my content are actually subscribed, and so if you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please do consider doing that. It really helps my channel grow in a big way. All right, so let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards here as well. All right, let me make sure everything is in view, and then we'll get right into it for you, Gemini. Okay. I think that looks just about good enough to me for right now. Energy on the bottom, you do have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups is really this energy of being careful that you do not miss out on opportunities that are right in front of you. Okay, this person here is thinking about these three cups that are empty, that are spilled, and these three cups represent situations from the past in this case. These three cups represent situations that this person is apathetic about, and for whatever reason, they have come to a state of boredom. And so in that state of boredom, in that state of apathy, they are missing out on this cup here that is being given to them seemingly out of nowhere from the universe. And so is there, Gemini, something right in front of your eyes that you are not seeing right now? And is this thing that you are not seeing a solution to a problem? And so this is the major message with the Four of Cups, is to recognize that the answer may already be on the side of the road. The answer may already be in front of you. And it may just be a situation where there's like this idea that you need to open your eyes because it could be right there. So let's break this down a little bit more and see what this might be. So in your current situation, you have the King of Wands. Is this around a fire sign? Is this around somebody who has fire qualities? And this King of Wands can be somebody who's the entrepreneur. In the tarot, this is somebody who is a business owner, potentially. They prefer to be in business for themselves. Or if they do work for somebody, they are only doing that because they like to work for that person or for that organization, or they really enjoy their job. Like they're the most enthusiastic data scientist, or they're the most enthusiastic whatever with this King of Wands type of energy. And it's because they really like doing that type of thing. And so it's definitely good energy for career because Wands is the suit of career. I think there are also, if you are a single Gemini here, I do feel like that maybe there's like a fire sign right in front of you, or there's somebody who's like right in front of your eyes that maybe you had not considered yet, or something along those lines. And I also think that potentially some of you here are getting inspired after maybe a period of being down or being in a slump potentially, because the King of Wands can bring great inspiration to something as well. In the problem position, some of you, like maybe in the past or something like this, there's like maybe something around deception here between you and another person. But the Seven of Swords, maybe in the past there's been like a cheating scenario. I don't actually think it's with the fire sign, but I actually think maybe more important to the message here is some of you need a game plan. Some of you need to get rolling. Some of you need to take a clever approach to a problem. Some of you need to, create a strategy and put a strategy in place at this time, because really this Four of Cups person does not have a strategy. They do not have a game plan. In fact, they're not even looking at game plans or strategies at this time. They are just kind of being, instead of taking life by the reins and going for it. And for some of you here, the problem is a lack of strategy. Now, in the past, you do have the Queen of Swords. So this is somebody who's extremely focused, okay? This is somebody who always has a game plan. And so maybe there's been this situation here, Gemini, where you know that, like, that's what you typically are. Like, your normal mode of operating is, you know how to get from point A to point B. You know, you have a game plan, you have a strategy, you do all those things. But for whatever reason right now, you're maybe in this period here where you're looking to get inspired, to maybe reconnect with that energy. The Queen of Swords even can just simply refer to you and your energy as well. This could be any air sign. And by the way, the Queen of Swords is somebody who is really, the Queen of Swords is somebody who sort of cuts anything out of their life that is no longer serving them. Particularly if there's like a person here involved, if there's a person that's not working for them or not serving them, they are cutting the dead weight, and they're not letting anyone kind of hold them down or bog them down in any ways. And so it's almost like maybe some of you are looking to also do that, or maybe you've spent some time doing that. Now, in the future, you do have the Emperor. So the Emperor is, I did feel like saying the father archetype here showing up. Don't always bring in that message, but it is something maybe referring to the father or something like that here in the future. But, you know, sticking with this storyline here with the King of Wands and the Emperor, the King of Wands, both the Emperor and the King of Wands are extremely successful in business. In fact, the Emperor is an even better omen to find in business situations, in career situations, because as you can see by the nice clothing that they're wearing, the laurel on their head indicating victory, and the staff that they're holding, they are successful. Okay, they have mastery over the zodiac, as you can see the zodiac wheel here. And this is also the energy of Aries, by the way. We are just getting out of Aries season, but taking initiative. Some of you may have Aries placements in your chart, something along those lines. But the Emperor here is, more importantly, I think for some of you, this is the energy of being a boss. This is the energy of bossing up, of going for it, of having authority, of having structure, of having stability in your life. And for some of you, it's like maybe you're coming out of an unstable period of time here with this Four of Cups. And I don't even know if it's unstable. It's maybe more about like a dreamy type of energy. Like maybe some of you are like very used to taking initiative, having a game plan, having a strategy, which I think some of you are. And it's like now in the future, you're reconnecting with that. And for whatever reason, you know, you're human, life happens. Like for whatever reason, maybe there was like a missed opportunity, or there was maybe something that put you into a lull or into a slump type of energy. And I feel like some of you are coming out of that. Now, on your mind, in your conscious awareness, or on your thoughts, you do have this Ten of Swords ending. Okay, there's an ending here that is on your mind. This could have been surrounding another person in your life, or who was in your life. The Ten of Swords does say, though, that there is new hope on the horizon. And it is a message that may be telling you to recognize that the clouds will clear eventually, and the worst is behind you. And in fact, the best is yet to come with the Ten of Swords. So this does see a chapter ending, but you can also say that the Ten of Swords can see a chapter beginning eventually as well. And so for some of you here, it's the end of being in a slump. It's the end of missing out on something with this Four of Cups. It's the start of something new. In the subconscious, in the lower row, what you can't see, or the hidden, you do have this Two of Swords, literally something you can't see here. Two of Swords is blindfold energy, it's blinded energy. It can say that there's maybe a verbal sparring, a war of words between you and another person. It is verbal because the Swords is about communication. It can say that maybe there are emotional daggers being thrown between you and another person. It can mean a verbal conflict in some ways with somebody. This may have been, or may be, between you and your like father figure or something like that. But the Two of Swords may also just generally say that there's some type of interference in your life. There's interference happening where it's like very much connecting to this Four of Cups energy here for me with this Two of Swords and this Four of Cups. It's like there's some type of interference going on around you or in your life or in some ways. And I think, again, the problem is not only this Four of Cups, but also the Seven of Swords in the problem position here, like creating a plan to get out of this or to work through the interference that may be happening. Now, in your staff, in the direction that you are headed, in your current influence, the way that you are influencing the situation, you do have this Four of Pentacles. Stability is arriving. Okay, I've talked about this here. You have the Emperor in the future showing up, which the Emperor is synonymous with stability and structure, authority, and then you have this Four as well. Four, which we have four fours, so three fours. 444 energy here with the Emperor, the Four of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. 444 is a great number of situations stabilizing. You may even want to look up that angel number as well. But this Four of Pentacles can see finances stabilizing. It can see just stability generally coming into your life in some ways. Very nice card to find in this situation, because I'm not getting loss energy here, other than this Four of Cups, which may see you missing opportunities. But it's like I don't see financial loss. I see stability more important than anything happening. In your external influence, this is what's happening outside of you. You have the High Priestess. There could be a secret that is unveiled to you. There could be some type of like knowledge that comes to the surface. This may mean that you find out someone's true intentions or true feelings about you here with this High Priestess. This can also see you maybe acquiring some new wisdom or new knowledge in life. This is everything that's unseen or hidden in life, right? So this knowledge wouldn't come from a textbook, especially like a traditional textbook. Maybe from like a spiritual text, but certainly not a traditional textbook. This could also be somebody who comes in and acts as a way shower for you. This is showing up in the external, which is someone stepping in. There could be a way shower that comes into your life. Gemini, in the hopes and fears, you do have this Seven of Cups, which is potentially feeling overwhelmed about something. Some of you are really hoping to make a decision, but it's like there is interference with the Two of Swords. There's interference here. There's a sort of wishy-washy, going back and forth energy with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Swords in the problem position, in the low row, what you can't see, the hidden Seven of Swords in the problem position, needing to just pick a path here, pick a cup that works for you. Four of Cups, maybe missing out. The worst thing you could do is sit in the Seven of Cups energy, okay? Because that's exactly what the Four of Cups person is doing. The worst thing you could do is get into freeze mode. And the best thing you could do is pick the path, because eventually the universe will guide you. But you have to go and meet the universe halfway. Okay, you have to pick the path. If you don't pick the path, you're not creating room for it to arrive. Do you understand? And so this is kind of what I'm feeling for you. In the outcome, you have the Three of Wands. Okay, this is adventure. This is you picking the path. This is you getting inspired. This is you getting fired up. This is a major card of taking something to the next level. This can bring growth and expansion on the horizon. This can also see you maybe traveling. But this is about a very good situation. You connecting, you picking the path, picking the cup, picking the opportunity, and not allowing for it to pass you by here. So it's a very good outcome to find for this reading. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at these three clarifiers. Okay, so you have the Ace of Cups, the the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So here's the new beginning, right? This is you getting started on something in the material. I think maybe some of you are learning something new, by the way. I also think maybe some of you are connecting with nature. Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles can be associated with nature, but take a look at just the scenery here. On the Six of Cups, this person's stopping to smell the roses. And this can see you, I think, maybe doing hikes, getting out there, going on adventures, doing things, situations like that. Ace of Pentacles is some type of financial new beginning. Queen of Pentacles here is financial independence. So maybe that's what's very important for you, is something around finances, making choices in those areas. And the Six of Cups as well, by the way, is you not staying in the past for too long, but instead recognizing that the best thing that you could do for yourself is to stay in the present moment, to stop and smell the roses, to recognize what is coming around and happening for you right now. Instead of this person who's sort of daydreaming, thinking to the future, the Six of Cups is thinking to the past. Right now, there's something in front of you. You do have Privileged Lady, change, and concern. So it's almost like for some of you, there may be like a verbal disagreement between you and somebody else here with Privileged Lady, change, and concern. I do think that there will be an opportunity for you to have it out, if you will, and I say that like maybe come to some sort of conflict resolution with this person. I do feel like maybe some of you are ruminating on like literally moving, maybe, especially as you have this Three of Wands, or going somewhere new, or doing something, or changing your life up in some way. In the Oracle cards here, we do have, great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. I really like this message for you. You have Air Guardian, shift your perception, and Winter, take care of your needs. Air Guardian, that's like Gemini energy. I'm feeling here for some of you, acquiring a new perspective on life and changing your perception of someone or something. The Great Teacher is the card that really took me aback when I saw that for you, because I talked about how there is this High Priestess coming in the external, somebody who's maybe a way shower. I wonder if some of you are going to get a great teacher, like find a great teacher. Will a great teacher enter into your life in some ways? And remember, that can come in so many different ways. Like your pet could be teaching you a lesson. One of your family members could be teaching you a lesson. Somebody you meet could be doing that. You could see someone on YouTube who does that, or you could, just be learning. It's like you are learning either from something or from someone, and it's not like textbook. It's not like from the textbooks. Like you're learning something different in a different way. So this is a unique reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe. I really appreciate you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next reading.